Hi, my name is Crystal and I'm the Deslob student. I'm going to boss myself around. Something I'm recognizing in my 12-step CODA groups, Codependence Anonymous, I'm recognizing that I respond better when I have somebody telling me what to do. When they give me an expectation, I want to meet that expectation because I want their approval and I want to make them proud and I want their love and acceptance, and I'm going to strive to be the best at whatever they expect me to be. So I enjoy that part about the codependency, is because there's a clear outline of how I'm going to get all of those things from that person as long as they tell me what they want. Now, it's not always all like that, is it? It's not always that way, is it? So sometimes it can be somebody expects you to do something and you don't want to do it, and you don't really think that lines up with your goals and your values and your morals and all that stuff. But if you're severely codependent like I am, you might feel like that's your only way of getting love and approval and acceptance, is to continue doing things that you're not okay with, you know? I've been watching the Netflix show called In the Dark, where Jess and Mason are best friends, and Jess is extremely codependent to Mason, and Mason's extremely reliant and dependent on Jess being codependent. And Jess has completely compromised her values and her morals to feel better about herself, knowing that she won't be best friends with this Mason girl if she isn't codependent to her. It's a really interesting dynamic, and I'm watching and I'm learning and I'm like, holy cow. And I just watched an episode where Jess is screaming at her going, it's a very codependent relationship, and I'm all, yep it is. And I knew it for like a mile away, and I was just really proud of myself for recognizing what codependency is in my life. There's a healthy codependency that we all should probably have in committed relationships and families in some sort. But then there's the unhealthy level where we're sacrificing ourselves for the betterment of others. Okay, now with all that codependency stuff out of the way, the flip side of my codependency is that in order for me to give love to others, I would set an expectation level as well. And I would expect them to meet my expectations before I give them love and acceptance. So I became bossy. Well, you ain't gonna get love from me until you meet my expectations too. And so I would put a list of these expectations in my mind, or out loud, most likely in my head, and I would expect people to read my mind. And if they didn't meet my expectations, then I would withhold love, or I'd get angry, or I'd become passive aggressive, or something would happen where I didn't mean to do all this. This isn't something I did consciously. This is what I wasn't aware that I was doing this, but my patterns and my observations and my awareness and my learning and my growth has brought me to this awareness that I want others to perform to get my love and approval, just like I have done for them. So I'm really bossy and demanding of others. Well, I was. I don't feel like I'm doing that much hardly anymore. Okay, so today I'm going to boss myself around, because the only love and approval that matters is the love and approval that I give to myself. If I can get love and approval, if I can give myself love and approval, and I can earn my own love and approval from myself, I'm going to be fine with that. I'm okay with that. So I don't know if that was long-winded and stupid or all that, but I'm just going to be okay with it. It is what it is. if you can't tell, my mouth is just a slightly a little numb. It almost looks like I've got some nerve damage here, but I just had a cavity filled, so I'm really numb right there. And I didn't know that it was not worn off all the way.
Flashback.
I am so numb. You want to see how numb I am? I can't smile. I had 3 fillings and 1 tooth abrasion at the bottom, so they didn't numb me on the bottom. I'm so numbed on the top. I can't smile. I can't let out my lip. It feels so weird. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna go. Oh my.
End of flashback.
So anyways, Crystal, first thing I want you to do is find out where that god-awful smell is coming from. Let's go to the dishes. Wow, cereal boxes and all this stuff, but look at those dishes. All right, you've got 5 minutes to find out where that smell is coming from, and the timer starts. Alexa, set timer for 5 minutes. 5 minutes, starting now. All right, let's go. I haven't exactly found where the source of the smell is coming from, and I'm not doing a hyperspeed video if you haven't already been able to tell. But that is a light bulb in the sink. What I was gonna say, oh my gosh, Crystal, this is so nasty. If that's not the source of where the smell is coming from, it should be, because I've just been running the water for a little while and it's obviously clogged, and we need to like get rid of this water, the standing water. Standing water is no good. Never no good. I know. I'm not in the habit of doing my dishes every day. I'm sorry, Dana. I'm sorry, Noni. I cannot seem to get into that habit yet, but I'm getting a lot of other habits down, so I'm proud of myself for that, at least. All right, I'm gonna keep going. Ugh. Garbage disposal time. We had the dishwasher, no, the dish drainer mat on top of the, here we go. Ready? Yeah, that's just disgusting. You see all that? Oh, don't run that, Here we go. Alright, here we go. Alright, let's scrub this sink real quick before the timer goes off. Grossy.
So this person wants to know, how do I get off my phone and not get lost in it for hours a day? So this won't work for everything, but when it comes to needing to do housework, you guys know that I do a lot of time-lapse videos. Time-lapse videos are so satisfying to watch. That's why they blow up so big on TikTok. So even if you don't show it to anyone, recording a time-lapse video of you cleaning or you doing the dishes or you doing whatever project you're doing is super cool to watch at the end.
Alexa,
and the
stop.
bonus, because I've noticed this when I do my videos, is that you can't use your phone. Like, your phone is literally posted up somewhere recording, and so it's not accessible to you, and so you don't have anything to do but keep doing your project, even if you're tempted to stop and look at something. So start recording yourself.
Alrighty, so much better than it looked before. I think the part that sucks the most though is I didn't do any dishes. I just put them aside and made sure there's no standing water. I need to put them in the dishwasher, but I'm not going to do that right now. I need to make some dinner. Now that I have a sink empty, I can do that. I can fill a pot of water and boil my raviolis. Yeah, that's a lot of soda. Don't judge me. All right, so I'm going to end this video. That was me bossing myself. It wasn't very long or big or anything, but instead of waiting for someone else to tell me how to live my life, or trying to find someone else to live up to their expectations, live up to how I view them, put them on a pedestal. I'm not going to do that no more. I'm going to do that for me. I'm going to give myself a standard on what I want for my life and what I expect of myself. And I'm not going to be too hard on myself, but I'm not going to let myself slide either. There's got to be a balance, like that bicycle analogy. All right, I'm done gabbing and talking and being all weird with my numb face. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.